Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's your girl, Chasilla, and we are back with another video. And this will be the last of this setting and this outfit. Like I said before, I filmed 3 videos all in one take, so it is what it is. But the theme of this video will be my popular opinion slash unpopular opinion slash my advice. But yeah, like, comment, and subscribe and all that jazz. And let's get to it. So let's get straight into it, okay? Criticism is necessary only if it is productive, not nasty. So for instance, if you care about health and you tell a person who is obviously unhealthy and you're telling them different ways of obtaining health, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you flat out saying, oh, you're fat and lazy and this, that, or whatever, that is being nasty. That is coming from a nasty place. That is not productive. Be very mindful of... Is that knocking the door? Am I going crazy? I feel like I'm going crazy. Be very mindful of the place you're coming from. There is productive slash constructive criticism. And then there's people who is being mean and nasty and trying to say, oh, you can't take criticism. No, bitch, you was being an ass. There are different ways of relaying a message without it having to be offensive. And I'm not saying that you need to walk around on eggshells and be like, oh no, I'm afraid they may take it this way or that way. Just make sure you have their best interests at heart. You know when you're coming from a nasty place. You can feel that shit. People can feel your energy. Now, if you give them constructive criticism and they take it the wrong way, that's on them. There are some people who are honestly very sensitive. Then you can just leave it alone. At least you tried, okay? Can't please everyone. Everyone isn't gonna take to your intentions well. And that goes into my next popular opinion. Do not try to force people. And I don't even know if these are popular opinions. It just sounds like advice. Advice tip number 2. Do not try to force people to understand your intentions if you know where your intentions are coming from. I see so many people getting wrapped up in this world of trying to force people and overly explain things and say, hey, I didn't mean this and I didn't mean that. This is who I am and this is what I meant. Most of the time people know what you meant. People like to play victim. It feels easier to play victim. It is easier to not take responsibility for certain things. So they will blame you for being right before they will take responsibility of the actions that they took that were wrong. If your intentions are coming from a good place, it is not your responsibility to make that person believe you. Like, stop stressing yourself out about that. Oh, I want this person to understand this. I want this person to understand that. Oh my God. They know what the deal is. You know what I'm saying? They just think, like, what? It's easier to put the blame on someone else. Just align yourself with God, okay? If you are doing things for the betterment of things, if you are doing things to help people, if you are doing things to keep shit aligned or to set boundaries or whatever the case may be, stand 10 toes on that shit. And do not let anyone make you feel bad for your good intentions. The moment they start saying no, you're this, and you actually meant that, and you're actually this, and you're actually that, just say, okay, whatever you say. Don't get mad. Don't feed into it, okay? Do not feed into the negativity because you know it ain't true. Don't do it. Next one. So it is not someone's job to love you for you. That's your job. I see so many things where people are like, oh my God, this person doesn't, appreciate me for who I am. Do I have to change myself? Do I have to do this? Do I have to do that? Am I not enough? Sometimes we do need some enhancement when it comes down to how we think, how we perceive things, how we go about things, how we dress, how we look, how we speak, whatever. There is always room for growth. But as long as you are actively trying to become a better you, someone does not appreciate you in your stages of growth, they don't need to be in your life at all. Not even saying you don't need them to be in your life at all. You don't need to place them on a high pedestal But yeah, simply said, you do not want to place someone on such a high pedestal to the point where their thoughts and their opinions overtake your own. If you are making progression and doing what you need to do, then that's all that should matter. That goes back to the constructive criticism. If that person is saying things to help you to become a better you, just listen and take it all in. But if you get upset, you got some growing to do. But if you know that you are actively trying to do your best in life and you have people that's actively trying to put you down or make you feel like you are not enough, or you feel like you're not enough because you are not measuring up to the expectations that they have for you, that is not your problem. Remove them from your life or place them in a different bucket. For instance, people have best friends. They are not meant to be your best friend. They may just be meant to be an associate that you play poker with and not actually sit there and talk about your deepest desires and your traumas with. You know, everyone has a place for different things. Do not put them in the wrong bucket. But yeah, when it comes down to it, it is your job to love you for you. Okay, do not try to force people to understand your worth. It's pointless. Don't do it. All right, what else? Sensuality and sexuality has been perverted. Of course, it may sound conflicting, but think about it. Sensuality and sexuality is something that you naturally exude, right? But right now, in today's age, it's being forced. It's getting shoved down your fucking throats. So say for instance, right? Opening your legs and shaking that ass on a gram is perverted. Let's be honest here. And then people will sit there and lie to themselves saying, I'm doing this for empowerment. I'm not trying to sit here and tell people what is right and what is wrong. Right? Do what you feel is best for you. Everyone has their own path. But if you are sitting there saying that I am shaking this, and I'm opening these cheeks and shaking this on a gram for empowerment, you need to reevaluate your mental take on things. My thing is just be real with your shit. If you're doing it for likes, attention, for money, cool. But don't sit up there and say, oh, I'm doing it for empowerment and for women's rights. Like, come on, Wody. Now, getting up in the morning, oh, I feel good. And then you shaking that ass and you just enjoying say you dancing for yourself or dancing for your man. That's empowerment. You know what I'm saying? But looking for validation is not empowerment. It's looking for validation. But anyways, let's go back to the subject at hand. I say that because deep down inside, women want to be taken seriously, right? And hate being looked at only for sexual reasons. They will use that to bait men and then say, I am more than my body. But it's called advertisement. For instance, I am a personal trainer and I take fitness seriously, which means I post my body on the gram. So I will not get upset at someone for having a preconceived notion about me, because that's the realism of it all. Like, you know how when women judge men based off of what they wear, what they're driving, or whatever the case may be, and have a whole breakdown of how their life may be? That's what they're doing to you. Okay, so it goes both ways. Do not think you are exempt from being judged, because sad to say, we're all being judged. I understand that life is deeper than the surface level shit. It's deeper than what we see. I understand there are more to people outside of their physicalities, okay? I understand that. But you have to understand the realism of the world today, okay? And the realism is how you present yourself is how you will be perceived. And now I want to go into another point. You are what you wear, and you are who you hang around. Now, this may be a little hard for people to understand, because it's like, I'm just expressing myself and that's it. So I didn't touch base on this within the video about the friends or who you hang out with, but technically whoever you do hang around is a reflection of you, because you are allowing their energy, okay? And then their energy can affect you. So whatever circumstance that they put you in, You are not susceptible to whatever they have going on, whatever harm they may bring with their surroundings, whatever. Like, you will be grouped in whether you like it or not. But let's get back to how you present yourself physically. Having on nothing but pasties and that ass out, how is that expressing yourself? And you go on a fucking Walmart. Understand that there's a time and place for everything. Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm down for the whole down. You know what I'm saying? But there's a time and a place for different things. It boils down to you being real with yourself. People are going to perceive you a certain way based off of how you present yourself. And I'm not saying this is right, because I understand women want to look sexy and feel sexy. But if you are dressing provocatively in public and you get upset at a man for trying to holler at you, you are living in a world where everything finds something attractive and tries to mate with it. That's how the world works. So don't get upset if men are trying to holler at you if you have all your goodies out. And I'm not saying that men will not still try to do the same thing with you being fully clothed or you being presentable. But it does make you more easily susceptible to different types of people that you are trying to avoid. Like, let's be honest, okay? For instance, say if you go into a doctor's office, right? Just imagine you have a YN doctor, right? You walk into the office and you see a ski mask and all his, you know, his sagging pants, all that, right? You're gonna be like, he's gonna do my open heart surgery? Like, what? You would rather a person in a lab coat presenting themselves a certain way to take care of your heart surgery. We automatically perceive things based off what we see, not saying that's the end all be all. And I'm not saying it's right, but it is what it is. So stop lying to yourself. All right, next one. Let's see what I got right here. The moment you try to shift your actions to appease the male gaze, you are fucking yourself. Don't do it, okay? Do what is best for you. Do what is best for your health. You are not going to be everyone's cup of tea. So start doing shit for you. Look good for you. Work out for you. Fuck these niggas. And I don't mean it like that. I am a lover of all humans. Like, stop doing shit for people. Okay, next opinion. Let's see. So listen, y'all, that was literally the end of the video. So yeah, that's it. But thank you guys for watching. Excuse me. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz for more. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you, and come again. Come on. Yeah.